my name is Becca, your yoga teacher and friend. Today I'm here to bring you just a festive wake-up flow. So something you can do in the morning, middle of the day if you need energizing, or in the evening, kind of before you then do some relaxation or meditation. So all you need is your mat, and let's get cracking. So we'll begin the practice in a child's pose. So come down onto your knees, take the knees nice and wide, and start to walk the hands forwards. You can let the arms rest out in front and the forehead rest down towards your mat. So you feel a bit of a stretch with the fingertips reaching forwards and the hips reaching back to your heels. Just some nice length through your spine. And then let your body start to relax a little, start to settle in here in your child's. And bring your awareness to your breath. Slow it down a little, adding an extra second onto your inhale and your exhale. And then take 3 really slow, really deep breaths. So inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, slowly sigh out. 2 more, breathe in through the nose. Slowly sigh out. 1 more, breathe in through the nose. Sigh out. And then continue the length and depth of that breath, but just breathing in and out through your nose. Start to spread the fingers a little more. Perhaps walk the fingertips a little further forwards towards the top of your mat. And then as you breathe in, claw down into the fingers, lift the forearms off, the elbows off. Start to lift your gaze so you look forwards between your hands. And then exhale, lower your arms, your forehead, your chest back down. So there was just a little ripple there. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift yourself away, right up into the fingertips, look forwards. Exhale to lower yourself back down. Inhale to lift up, look forwards. Exhale to lower back down. This inhale, lifting, and then start to slide your hands in towards you. Come to tabletop, so lift the hips, knees come underneath the hips. You can slide the feet a bit further away, hands underneath the shoulders. Keep the top of the feet down, and we'll move through some cat-cow. So inhale, lift the chest and the tailbone. Exhale to round. If you prefer, you can have the eyes closed. Inhale to lift, draw the shoulders back. Exhale to round. Take a last one here. Inhale to lift. And exhale to round. Tuck the tailbone. Draw the belly up towards your spine. Inhale, come back to neutral. We're going to warm up the arms. So look at where the hands are, where the fingertips are. Place the palms or the back of the wrist where your fingertips were. So this takes the hands forwards. And bring your shoulders forwards over the wrist. Now tuck the toes so you're supporting and stable. Push into the palms, look forwards, bend the elbows, lower your chest halfway down. So the elbows are right next to the ribs. Inhale, push back up, lengthen the arms. 2 more, exhale to lower, a little tricep push up. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower, hover halfway, draw the belly in. Inhale, push up, and then push your hips back towards your heels. Take a little sway of the hips side to side so you feel a stretch for the toes, for the base of the feet. And then start to slide your hands in towards you. So you come to a kneeling position. So you sit right up on the heels. If you need to at any point, you can untuck the toes, take a tap of the feet, and bring yourself back. But we're just going to distract from the broken toe by reaching the arms wide up overhead. Grab hold of your right wrist with the left hand. Reach the right arm up and then tilt towards your left hand side. Inhale to come back up. Switch wrists. Lift the left arm up and exhale, tilt towards the right. Inhale to bring yourself back up. Release the hands, walk them forwards, back to your tabletop. Take a moment to tap the feet. Wiggle the hips side to side, drop the head. And then find a downward facing dog. So the hands can step a little further forwards again. Retuck the toes and the hips to heels. Lift your hips and knees, downward facing dog. And bring any movement that feels nice for you. Maybe bend into one knee and then the other. Taking a little walk out, swaying the hips, pushing the palms away. Think about that steady breath that we spoke to at the beginning. Deep inhale, long exhale. Slowing down to stillness in your down dog. Soft knees, push into the palms. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, lift both heels high over the toes. Start to look forwards, bring your shoulders forwards over wrists, come to a high plank position. And then lower both knees all the way down. Gentle vinyasa, exhale, bend the elbows, lower the chest all the way between your thumbs. Let the toes untuck as you slide the front of the hips down, chest through the thumbs, lifting top half of the chest for your baby cobra. Exhale to release your forehead or your chin. Retuck the toes, push into the hands, hips back to heels. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Just 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Inhale, lift both heels, look forwards. This time bend the knees, tiptoe the feet towards the top of the mat, and then come to a ragdoll. So keep the bend in the knees, grab hold of your elbows, take a sway side to side. Nod your head, yes, shake it no. And then release the fingertips down. Inhale, halfway lift. You can let the hands or palms come all the way onto the shins. Draw the shoulders back, lengthen the chest forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, fingertips down. Slide the left foot as far back as it can go. Lower the knee. On your inhale, rise into a low lunge. Untuck the back toe and then push this left shin down and draw the left thigh forwards. Feel the tailbone tuck and the opening in the front of the hip. Take your gaze up. You can interlace the fingers, push the palms up. Keep pushing down with the left shin. And then exhale, release both hands each side of your right foot. Plant that left palm. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Circle that right arm back, down past the hip. Reach it forwards. Take another big circle, reach right arm up. Down past the hip. And forwards on this last one. As you reach it up, you can turn the palm to face the sky. Circle it so you open your chest, your armpit, almost towards the ceiling. Bigger circle. And then release the right hand down. You're going to tuck the left toes. Start to send your hips back towards that left heel. Walk the hands back with you. Come into a half split. You can lift the toes towards the right shin. You might be a little higher up here. We're looking for that hamstring stretch. Wherever you are, draw the shoulders back. See if you can lengthen a tiny bit in the spine. And then rebend the front knee. Walk the hands forwards. Tuck the left toes. Lift the left knee. Step into a downward facing dog. 1 breath there. And 1 breath out. Weight comes into your left foot. Lift the right leg all the way up and back. You can bend the knee and stack the hips. Circle that right ankle. Lift high up onto the left toes. Look under your right armpit. Feel that twist, exaggerate. Now look underneath your left armpit. Feel the shoulders level. Look forwards. Bring the right knee all the way towards your belly. Bring your shoulders forwards over wrist. Flex that right foot. Plant it down between your hands. Lower the left knee. So we're in the same place. Untuck the back toe. Inhale just for 1 breath into your lunge. Exhale, reach both hands forward just in front of your right toes. Tuck the left toe, lift the knee, and then step that left foot forward to the top. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Draw the shoulder blades together, belly draws in. Exhale, fold. Fingertips to the floor. Slide the right foot as far back as it can go. Lower the knee. Untuck right toe. Inhale to rise, reach both arms up. So this time, pushing down with the right shin and pulling this right thigh forward. So you feel that kind of tucks the tailbone. Start to look up to the hands. You can interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, push up. Lengthen, keep pushing down with right shin. And then exhale, release both hands. Plant the right palm. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Start to reach the left arm back. to the back of your mat, down past your hip, forwards, up, open, back, and down. On your third one, opportunity to turn the left palms towards the sky and really circle, opening the chest, the armpits towards the ceiling. And then plant the left hand down. Tuck the right toes, start to walk the hands back as you send the right hip towards the heel, or maybe you keep the hip over top the knee and you feel that left hamstring already. Lift the left toes. If you're rounding through the back, try to lengthen, so draw the shoulders back, come right up onto fingertips. Maybe you have blocks. Looking for this left hamstring, one more breath. Exhale to rebend, plant both hands, lift the right knee, step your left foot into a downward dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Weight into the right leg, inhale, lift the left leg. You can again bend the knee and stack the hip. Circle the ankle. Lift higher onto the right toes. Look under your left armpit. Feel that subtle twist, rotation. Level it out by looking underneath your right armpit. Take the gaze forwards. Bring the left thigh all the way to your belly. Shoulders forwards over wrists. Flex the foot, plant it down. Lower the right knee. One breath. Inhale, you rise up. Exhale, bring the hands just in front of your left toes. Lift the right knee. You can pull the hips back a little to help you spring to the top. Exhale to fold. Ragdoll, take a little sway side to side. So either holding the elbows or let the hands straight down. Release the grip of the hands. On your inhale, halfway lift, so lengthen through the spine. Exhale, soften the knees, fold. Look to the feet. We'll come to a chair pose. So you can toe heel the feet a little bit closer together. Big toes might just be touching. And then bend the knees, sink the hips. Start to reach the arms up as you keep those hips low. Find that thunderbolt position. Just a little bit of fire here. Draw the belly in, lengthen down through tailbone. One more breath. Exhale to fold. Hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift again. Bend the knees, plant both hands. Step to a high plank position, so feet back nice and long. From your plank, come through vinyasa. Knees, bend the elbows, lower chest. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra, or a little higher into an upward facing dog. Retuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breath in and a breath out. On your inhale, lift the right leg back. Look forwards, bring the right knee towards your belly and then shift high onto the left toes as you bring the shoulders forwards over the wrists. Kick that right leg straight back. Knee towards the right elbow, so bring it forwards, hover, shoulders over wrist. Kick the right leg straight back. Across to the left, bring the knee forward, shoulders over wrist. Option to extend that foot off the side of the mat. Ground the left heel as you lift the left hand. One big breath, fall in triangle. Release your left hand down. Come back onto the left toes. Bend the right knee, bring it down into the center of the mat. Shin down, foot down. Lower the left knee. We're going to find a half pigeon. So you can untuck the back toe. Perhaps come higher onto the fingertips if that feels okay for the spine. Maybe you take a cushion underneath the right hip. Draw the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, let the body lower down. So you're just letting the body fold, head can drop. Inhale, press to that right knee, scooping in the belly as you lengthen the arms and lift back up. One ripple. Exhale to lower. Keep the extension right up until the point where you drop the head. And then press into the right knee, shin as you draw the belly and round yourself back up. Last one, exhale to lower. Keep the extension through the spine, that forehead drop. Inhale, push into the right knee, shin, lifting up. And then from here you can soften, walk the arms forwards. Lowering into your version of your half pigeon. Just a few breaths here. Close down the eyes. So inhale and exhale is 1. Take 3 breaths. After your third inhale, start to bring yourself back out. Walk the hands in, plant the palms. You can retuck the back toe and push yourself back into down dog. Taking a little bit of a shake out of that right leg if it's needed, a walk out in your down dog. And then inhale, lift both heels, ripple yourself all the way forwards into a plank. Bring the shoulders over the wrists, lower the knees. Exhale, lower the chest. Untuck toes, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Retuck the toes, lift the hips back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg back. Look forwards, bring the knee all the way towards the belly. Shift your shoulders forwards over the wrists. You're in a plank. Hover, kick the left leg back. Left knee towards the armpit. So shift forwards, take the knee high towards the elbow or higher. Kick the leg back. Knee towards the right elbow. Option here, you can extend the foot off to the right side of the mat. Ground the right heel as you lift the right arm. Push that left hand away, fall in triangle. And then gaze down, release the hand down. Come back onto the right toes. Bend that left knee. Bring the knee, shin, foot down underneath your belly or underneath your hips. Lower the right knee. And then lengthen the chest. So you don't need to sit right up, just see how that feels for the back, but just keep the chest lengthening forwards, maybe on your fingertips. We're going to take those 3 ripples. So inhale, keep this extension in the spine. Bend the elbows so they draw towards the back of the mat. Just glide next to the ribs. You can let the forehead drop. Now your body is rounded. Push into that left knee, shin, scoop in the belly. Round to come back up. 2 more, exhale to lower, keep the extension. You can let the forehead drop. Inhale to come back up. Last one, exhale to lower. Inhale to come back up. And then from here you can lower and soften. Enjoy your half pigeon for a few breaths, wherever is comfy. So hands, forearms, maybe the arms reach all the way out in front. Maybe you close down the eyes and take 3 long breaths. So an inhale and exhale is 1 round. After your 3rd breath, inhale, slowly start to walk your hands in. And we're going to come to seated. So come onto your left hip, swing the right leg out in front. You can plant the feet. And we're going to lower all the way down onto your back. So you can use your hands to support you to come down, or you can use your core. So hands onto the knees, lift up in the chest, wrap the shoulders back. Start to tuck the tailbone, crunching all the way down. Belly's pulling to spine. Keep the feet planted. Lower in 3, in 2, get to that tough point, keep the core engaged in 1, and then lower your back, your head, your arms all the way down. Take a little sway of the knees side to side. And then bring the arms down by the sides. Slide the heels a bit closer to you. We're coming to a bridge. We're going to do 2. So from here, turn the palms to face up. Thumbnails press down. Push into the heels, curl the tailbone so the hips lift off. Squeeze the bum, keep lifting. Low back, middle back. The chin might come up to the chest, but keep the back of the hands pressing. And then as you lower the spine back down, you're pulling the spine towards the heels. So the heels also push down and pull towards your shoulders. So go for it. Start to lengthen the middle back towards your heels as they lower. Lengthen the lower back to the heels as it comes down. Send the hips towards the heels, even if they don't touch. Have your spine all the way down. And then notice if the shoulders have shrugged up as a result. Pull them down and away. 1 more. Palms facing up, thumbnails pressing down. Push into the heels, curl the tailbone. Lift the hips, lower back, middle back, upper back. Chin might come to the chest. Really squeeze your glutes. Options, stay here or lift both arms so the hands come just directly over the shoulders. Turn the palms to face your thighs and then reach both arms all the way back behind you. So the back of the hands are on the floor. We're going to keep the hands there as if we're holding onto a bar and lengthen and lower. So send the spine towards your heels the whole time as you're lowering. Middle back, lower back, tailbone all the way towards the heels. Keep the back of your hands pressing on the ground and reaching away. And then exhale, reach the arms all the way back down. Draw the knees in towards you. Take a little circle of the knees just to release your lower back. Circle the opposite way. And take the hands under the back of the knees. You can either drop them to one side and bring yourself up, or take a couple of rocks forwards and backwards to bring yourself up to seated. You can cross the legs, resting the hands just on the knees or in your lap. Close your eyes. Take a big breath in. Sigh out, let it go. Bring your palms together, lift your thumb knuckles to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. Thank you and namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in your practice today. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, share it with some friends, and perhaps follow and subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to get in touch, you can find my email, Instagram, Facebook, just over on the next slide. Have a good one. Take care.